Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car.
Well, the day of leaking windshields has came to an end. So, as you know, when I bought this truck, if you've been following the channel, all this led me to believe that the windshield was leaking. We walked around to the other side. It was real bad over here, and I'm pretty sure this is a sign of moisture coming in because I get water in my glove box. So, a couple rocks hit my windshield, cracked my windshield. So, we will be getting it replaced. Now, I know baby face over here. I shaved. But in the state of Florida, you get one free windshield replacement a year if you have comprehensive coverage, which I do, which is basically full coverage. I keep full coverage on both of our vehicles. But yeah, Babyface McGee over here. Safe Light will be here in about an hour to replace the windshield. Hopefully that fixes the leaking windshield. If it doesn't, I don't really know what to do. But this is a step in the right direction. Get it replaced, and then we're getting the windshield tinted. There's 35 up on the shield. I'm gonna get the side windows re-tinted when I get the windshield done, because these have already faded. I don't know if you guys can tell on that side. You can see the line at the top of the window where it has faded already. So these were 15%, and they're probably more like 30, because you can clear as day see through this window. And this window is 100% up. So going to get 5 on the sides, 35 on the shield, but I get that windshield replaced first. So I'm gonna try and record a little bit once Safe Light gets here. Just figured I'd throw this video up for you guys to get an update on the truck, because if you followed the channel, you know windshield leaks. So catch you guys in a little bit. Well, Mr. Safe Light Guy just left, and we have a brand new windshield. So there's a little scary getting this done, because there was rust underneath my windshield. So of course I can't show you guys now. I did take a little bit of a clip while I was out here with him, but there was a rust spot here and same on that side. And basically he told me that if it was already all the way rusted through, that he wouldn't be able to do it. And if the rust was longer than 20 inches, he wouldn't be able to do it. So of course, you know, that scared me, because you don't know until you pull the windshield off. So he had to pull the windshield out and it'd be rusted through, and then I don't have a windshield and I can't drive the truck anymore. But I was very lucky. I just went ahead and had him pull it off. He did say there was one little pinhole on this one, the rust spot that was there. And they use a glue. They go ahead, they sand it down, they treat it, and then he used a glue and he did 3 layers over top that. So I gave him a tip for, you know, taking care of it and making sure the windshield was done right. I plan on replacing this anyways, but if you see how it's mounted flush right here, if we walk over to this side, he was not able to get it to mount flush, and he didn't tell me this. I just noticed this when he left. It's broken right there, and you know, it's not the end of the world. I plan on replacing that anyways, but new windshield is on now to get it tinted. He did tell me that I can't get it tinted for at least a week. It has to dry. The one thing I don't like about Safe Light is you see all this glass everywhere. There is a piece of glass right there. I mean, it's kind of frustrating. There's glass all over my wheels, all over the ground. And I like to walk outside barefoot, so I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. But it is all replaced. Hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. Next clip you guys see it'll be getting tinted. We're doing 35 on the shield, 5% all the way around. So I'll catch you guys then. Day has came. If you can't tell, we just had a hurricane yesterday, but it's time to do some window tint. So what we're doing, all of this window tint is getting stripped off, and we are getting 35 on the windshield. We're getting 5 all the way around. Go ahead, get a start up. Hey, let my duct tape on my steering wheel. Clapped out POS. Definitely still leaks, so it wasn't my windshield. Oh, my leg got wet and I freaked out. But wasn't my windshield, so we're gonna be replacing all the trim. I just picked up some headliner yesterday to redo my headliner. So expect some starlights and stuff in the future. But yeah, we gotta redo some trim, something over here. We gotta find out where this leak is coming from, because there's still water in my floorboard, there's water in my glove box, and I'm just not okay with that. But I'm gonna head to the tint shop, drop this thing off, get some window tint done. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Well, it was dark when I picked up the truck, but we got it back home. It's actually 2 days later, and you can see the windshield tint. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting this to be darker because you definitely still can see what's hanging from my rear view. So I definitely thought it was gonna be darker. I'm not mad at the tint guy. The tint guy did an amazing job. Best tint job I have ever seen. Nicest guy ever. I love how loud those trucks are. But all the windows are tinted and they look fantastic. So I've already, I drove it at night because the tint guy stayed late because I had a detail that I had to do and had a baby doctor appointment. So tint guy was super nice, stayed late. I'll put all his information in the link in the description down below. So if you guys are local to Lake County, Marion County, Sumter County, Florida, that area, he's definitely worth the drive. Fantastic pricing, does a fantastic job. So we've got 5% on all the sides and then 35% on the windshield. And I have to say, it is so nice not having that big eyebrow that I had, that 15% eyebrow I had that was like halfway across the windshield, because that made it so difficult to see at night because you were constantly trying to look underneath the eyebrow. Now having just tint across the whole windshield, just looking through it, it's so much nicer. But we're gonna go ahead and throw in this video replacing the camshaft position sensor because I'm pretty sure it's messed up on my truck. Explain a little bit for you guys. Ever since I tuned the truck, whenever I get on it, it like surges, and I thought my torque converter was going out, but it doesn't do it all the time. It does it randomly. For instance, I raced my wife when we picked up the truck from Tint, raced her from a dig, and it's a 2020 Chevrolet Suburban 5.3 9973, 4-inch turbo back, and then the hydro tuner. And that's all that's done to this, nothing else, bone stock. And this thing was neck and neck with her. She's probably about a fender in front of me the whole way. But it kept up. But meaning of the story is it didn't surge then. Randomly, it'll surge when I take off, and it'll also randomly surge as I'm driving, like not in between gears, anything. It'll just surge. So did some research and found out that commonly the camshaft position sensor tells your cylinders when to fire, how much fuel to send to the injectors and everything. So it can cause almost like a defueling issue where you're not getting enough fuel and, you know, you run out of fuel and it surges. So $30, we're gonna replace the sensor and hope it fixes it. But this video is short enough, I figured I would go ahead and throw it in. So from my understanding, the sensor is down here somewhere, down there. Underneath that pulley, somewhere down there. So I'm gonna watch a couple YouTube videos and then we'll get to work on it. All right, now that we are up underneath the truck, our sensor is right here where you see this wire loom up above. It's easier if you go in from the bottom, but you can see the bracket that holds it on right there. There's a better look at it. That is our sensor. I also have found out that oil cooler is shot, so definitely time to rebuild the oil cooler, because we got a pretty serious oil leak underneath here. That is our culprit right there. That's where the oil is coming from. So go ahead and replace this sensor. Less than 5 minutes, we have the old one out. I didn't have to use a pry bar, I literally just pulled it out by hand. I just had to wiggle it a little bit. Here's the new sensor, old sensor. Let's get them replaced. And just like that, we have our new sensor in. That's it right there. All plugged in. So let's see if it's all fixed. Now startup doesn't prove anything because the truck's still turned on and ran fine. It would just randomly surge, but let's go ahead and get a startup. So, hot tune, let's do 13. I don't like the 140 tune anyways. Truck isn't completely warmed up yet. I just unhooked the trailer so we can actually rip on her just a tiny bit. Definitely 10 out of 10. Recommend you get some windshield tint. And if you did pull it over, I know in Florida it's like $114 or something like that, 140, I don't know, somewhere around there. It ain't that bad. So I just put it to the floor. I don't know if you watched my RPMs, but I went absolutely nowhere. So I don't know if it's having to relearn or something. No check engine light. No, nothing. That was weird. Yeah, when I put it to the floor, it like kills itself. I wonder if it's having to relearn. Yeah, it's like cutting out now, so it probably has to relearn if I had to guess. I didn't plan for this video to go this way, but I didn't want to just upload a super short video of the window tint, a super short video of the sensor, so combine them together. Well, it's not surging the same way, because like before it was surging. Now it's like it's trying to relearn. To the floor. Oh, she got up and got on it, so that's a good sign. Howdy. Not doing any illegal stuff over here. Oh, really howdy. What's poppin'? What's brackin'? Brand new whip just cracked. Nothing going on here. Nothing at all. Oh yeah, we're acting pretty normal now. Yep, she's acting normal now. So that might have fixed it. Cruising down the street in my 7.3. Stopping at every gas station because I'm on empty. Bars. 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 Drive an F250 because I got a small PP. Bars. Bars. Alright, that's my SoundCloud playlist. Link in the bio. Support your boy. Small town raised, just trying to make it. Trying to put my city on the map, you heard? Let's get some B-roll of the truck. Nice. Alright guys, made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Make sure you go down, hit a like on the video, hit the subscribe button. Got a couple more things for this truck. Guys, I've been recording videos, I just haven't been editing them, so posting them is very sporadic. I'm very busy. I'm a small business owner. I run my own business by myself, no employees. The boy has officially legalized the business with the IRS, with the state of Florida. GTFO Detailing LLC. It's 100% official. And I have started a YouTube channel for it. So go down in the description, hit the subscribe button. I have like 4 videos recorded over the last like 2.5 months that I haven't edited. So if you'd like to support me, go hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna try and post my journey with the detailing business from day 1 till wherever it goes. But we got some goodies for the truck. We got some tab lights, we got some interior stuff, and I did finally buy headliner for it. So we are going to be doing the Starlight interior in this truck pretty soon. I don't exactly know when, but I have the headliner. Next need the stars, some sound deadening, and we will be set with it. Because there are some things I need to do. I need to replace these, which I have to drop the headliner for. I got some tab lights for it that go across the top, so I have to drop the headliner for that. So we're gonna kill like 17 birds with 4.5 stones, something like that, and do it all at once. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you learned if you want some windshield tint on your truck, or crankshaft position sensor, or camshaft, whatever it is. I don't know. It was nice talking to you guys. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one. Be fucking great. Peace. Love y'all.